If you've got $100 and you're thinking about where to invest it, we've got some practical tips for you. Join us as we explore options to make your $100 grow, taking inspiration from Warren Buffett's wisdom. With the right approach, your $100 could pave the way for a wealthier future. So stay tuned. Let's talk about having $100 for investment and thinking about where to put it to let it grow. You've got $100 and are thinking of investing it, maybe in the stock market or riskier assets. First of all, kudos for deciding to make your money work for you. You've done more than many. However, I need to share some less positive news. Going for the stock market might not be the smartest move if you have a certain amount and want to invest the whole sum. Consider this scenario. Imagine you invest your money in a year with a substantial stock market boost, resulting in an impressive 25% return, surpassing the average by 15%. Experienced investors would typically welcome such returns. However, if your investment is merely $100, the resulting return of $125, though impressive in percentage terms, may not significantly impact your life. The relative gain might not be substantial given the invested amount. One might question whether a safer option would be to put funds in a savings account or CD, considering their guaranteed returns. Let's consider this option. As of January 2024, the average return from a savings account is a meager 0.33%. Putting your $100 in a savings account for 5 years would result in a total of $100.33. While this method assures returns, it lacks significant wealth accumulation over time. How about considering CDs or certificates of deposit for your $100? They function similarly to savings accounts, but the catch is you can't access the money for a specific period without facing a substantial fee. Let's break it down. The average CD rate for a 5-year term is around 1.37%, providing modest returns. Your $100 would grow to about $101.37, enough for a decent pair of jeans or new shoes. However, waiting 5 years for such modest gains might not be very appealing. It's not a strategy for significant wealth building, and even if you were to invest in the stock market over 5 years with an average return of 7%, you'd end up with only $107. While this might be the best option, it doesn't exactly qualify as a game-changing move. Method 1. Invest in yourself. If you're feeling anxious about finances, there's a practical step you can take to increase your earnings, allowing you to invest more and consequently grow your wealth. Many people don't fully utilize their potential in life, and any investment in self-improvement is highly rewarding. Following your passion, whatever it may be, is crucial. To echo Warren Buffett, the best thing you can do is educate yourself and invest in yourself. This involves acquiring new skills that can prove beneficial for your current or future job. The more valuable skills you have, the higher your earning potential. It's a simple concept when looked at this way. You can improve your skill set through resources like books, webinars, seminars, or courses. The more diverse your skill set, the more likely companies will keep you, reducing the risk of layoffs as observed nationwide. Skills that are practical and sought after include marketing and coding, which are becoming valuable in many industries. Focus on abilities that are in demand but not commonly held. As Charlie Munger suggests, aim to be a lifelong learner by reading extensively, nurturing curiosity, and seeking to gain a bit more wisdom every day. The idea is that the more you learn, the more you develop, and the more your financial well-being and happiness will improve. Method 2. Establish passive income sources. Another option for $100 is to focus on establishing an additional income source. In this era, creating an extra income stream is accessible thanks to the internet. The challenge is putting in the effort to kickstart that business. If you invest in expanding your knowledge, you can take steps to create something meaningful. The money generated can be reinvested in your business for further growth, and as it generates more income, you can explore opportunities in the stock market. So if you have a stable income, a saved up $1,000 and plan to add more money each month, consider what else you can do. As mentioned earlier, even with a consistent income, investing in your education ensures personal growth that will never let you down. The focus here is on creating passive income, which means putting your $100 along with additional monthly contributions and letting it generate returns while you keep working. Warren Buffett's quote emphasizes the importance of making money work for you. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Not many want to work their whole lives. The primary method for establishing a passive income source is through the stock market. However, it's not the usual approach. For most people, the stock market is a way to invest in various companies like Tesla, IBM, or Google. When you buy shares of these or other companies, you essentially own a small part of the company. Your earnings are tied to theirs. If they profit, you profit. If they incur losses, you bear those as well. This happens through changes in the share price or receiving dividends. Method 3. Index funds. The recommended way to approach stock market investments is through index funds. Over 14 presidencies, spanning 7 Republicans and 7 Democrats, and enduring events like World Wars, 9/11, and the Cuban Missile Crisis, the wisdom remains. The most sensible move on March 11, 1942, when I made my first stock purchase, would have been to invest in an index fund. Warren Buffett strongly supports this strategy, so let's look at an example for a clearer illustration. Imagine putting all your money into Tesla. Suddenly, all the latest models have a widespread issue where the car battery stops charging without a clear solution. Many drivers can't use their cars, potentially causing accidents. Compounding the problem, there's no viable fix except replacing the entire vehicle. Unfortunately, Tesla can't afford to replace all affected cars and faces numerous lawsuits from injured individuals and insurance companies. As a result, the company goes bankrupt. Despite investing in this company, and through no fault of your own, you end up losing your entire investment. On the flip side, let's consider a situation where Tesla successfully develops a battery that charges twice as fast and significantly increases the driving range on a single charge. This advancement boosts their sales, causing your investment value to double without any signs of slowing down. Investing in individual companies embodies this dual nature. The potential for substantial returns, but with elevated risk. A wrong choice can lead to the complete loss of your investment. A practical rule to follow is that if you don't have the time to research companies and dive into investing, it's better to avoid it altogether. Investing goes beyond picking the next hyped company, and this is where index funds come in handy. Index funds essentially consist of a collection of companies available for investment, removing the need to search for the next promising company. You can invest in the overall market, a specific sector like tech, or companies offering dividends. The notable advantage is that these companies are easy to buy and as straightforward as stocks. However, it's essential to emphasize that investing, even with index funds, doesn't guarantee profits. Always do your research and avoid blindly following advice. The mentioned examples are potential investment options. For beginners, general market funds like VOO and SPY are safe choices, exposing you to the top 500 U.S. companies. Expect the fund to go up with the U.S. economy and down if the economy struggles. For tech enthusiasts, VGT or QQQ are options that expose you to companies like Microsoft, AMD, or Google. Both funds feature different companies, so research to determine your preference. Lastly, for dividend payouts, consider VYM or SDY. Investing in these funds provides exposure to multiple companies that reward you for investing. When considering these funds, an effective strategy to maximize returns is allocating a percentage of each paycheck, around 10 to 15% directly into your account. This automated approach ensures you set aside money for investing without the risk of accidental spending. Following Warren Buffett's advice, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Method 4. Invest in real estate. Another option for investing $1,000 or more is real estate. While it might not be enough to buy a rental house outright, there are various online possibilities. For example, using a crowdfunding real estate platform allows you to combine your $100 with other investors, collectively funding real estate projects. Your returns depend on the success of the real estate venture, offering potential gains if property values rise. These platforms mainly generate passive income from rental earnings. However, it's essential to understand that this income isn't easily accessible since it's tied to physical real estate. unlike selling stocks. If you are comfortable with the intricacies of investing in physical real estate, lack the funds for property purchase, and can handle the temporary unavailability of your money, this option may be suitable for you. Method 5. Real estate investment trusts. Finally, you can indirectly access real estate through real estate investment trusts, REITs. By investing in a real estate-focused company, you receive dividends from rental income and sales without dealing directly with physical properties. REITs often provide higher dividends, as they are required to distribute 90% of profits to shareholders. Examples of REITs include VNQ and USRT. If you'd rather not get into investment activities, another option is to promptly pay down your debt. Constantly borrowing money at 18 or 20% won't advance your financial journey. On the flip side, there's potential to earn significant income by lending money at those rates if you find trustworthy borrowers. However, consistently being in debt is not the path to a thriving life. Clearing debt promptly is like a return on investment. Consider a loan with a 4% interest rate, like a car, mortgage, or student loan. Paying it off a year early means you've essentially earned a 4% return, as that's one additional year without payments to the bank. If you're hesitant about investing in the current stock market or avoiding real estate, prioritizing debt repayment is a sensible alternative. This approach increases your available cash by reducing monthly expenses. Rapidly settling debt means lower interest payments, allowing you to keep more money in your pocket. That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for more content coming your way. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for financial insights. Thanks for watching.